Okay, hello everyone. Here I am going to build a little project. I'm going to build it live through these videos. I'm going to do lots of Loom videos of showing you everything I'm doing. I bought a domain name. I'll tweet that in a moment to show you what that is. I did tweet about it recently, and I'm going to point that domain over to Feather Blogs. So I'm going to use Notion to host this little mini site. Put it over to Feather Blogs, and then from there I'm going to set up the template and tell you all about the story and what it is going and how I'm going to build it and create a little mini resource. So look, I've just tweeted out here. Here's the tweet. I'm going to post all my updates to this thread. So first things first is I'm going to go over to my domain. The domain I bought here is topecom.co.uk. I'm going to move this over to Feather. So firstly, I need to go and log into Feather. Now, I'm doing everything on the fly here, so I'll just be recording as I go. If I have to pause the video at points, then I will, just in case there's like passwords I'm trying to hide or something like that. So let's move this, let me log in. So I should be now told, once this goes, it should send me a login link. So let me just open up my other browser. So that should be down here on my other monitor. I'm going to point this over to Feather and then set up the pages there and the home page and the name and stuff like that. And then maybe we'll look at like a little logo and stuff like that. So I'm just going to share everything I'm doing and record it all on Loom so it's quicker and easy for me to publish. And just bear with me while I go. Let's send the verification email. It says you have sent the verification email. Okay, so we've got the email from Feather. So when you log into, if you don't know what Feather is a blogging platform for Notion, and it'll turn your Notion pages into a website. It's an awesome little tool. So when you log in, you don't log in with the password. He sends you the developer, they send you a login with a sign-in link, which you click to sign in, which it's now doing for me. Let me bring that onto this screen here. I'm going to try and keep these videos all fairly short and just show you as I go through each step. So let's bring that over. I'm going to try and keep them as short as I can so you can follow along. So here we are in my site. So I've been playing around with some test sites here as well. Now let me bring also over Notion, because the first thing I need to do is actually build the mini site as such in Notion. So this is the Feather blog template. If I just go to this page here, when you go and create a new site, it asks you if you have an existing database. If you don't, you can download their template database, which is what you just saw. You can see it here, and then you duplicate that database and you connect it to. So I'm going to click yes, I have, and I now need to give it my database URL. So what I'm going to do for this, I'm just going to duplicate what I've got. So click here, and we'll duplicate it. And my domain name is topecom, I think it was, topecom.co.uk. Now, this site is going to be a list of 100 plus Shopify sites that you can use as a swipe file to get ideas from. So that's what I'm doing with this. I'm turning a Notion template into a mini site. I'll tell you more about that in the next video about how I got the idea and give credit to the person who built the first site. And here we go, we duplicated this one. So this should be my copy. So here is the copy. Let's call this, let's click on this a bit slow. It's probably duplicated a lot of my content as well, but that's fine because I can delete that. So let's, top ecom, just so I know which one it is here. And you can see these are like your content, your pages, your tags, your authors. Your content, this is the database that Feather is asking for now. So look, it's got some articles in here. So I'm going to click on the share icon at the top, share on the web. I don't need to duplicate that, so I'll click copy. Let's go back into Feather. So it asks you for your database, your content database page URL, which we just saw is my content. I'll click on that. That's validating. It's then going to ask me for my other one. So let's just push this off the screen slightly. So here we go, content. So I'm going to leave everything here because it's already set up, because I've got all the, I'm using their database, so it automatically just pulling in everything that's ready to go. There's nothing for these properties. I don't think there's anything for these. You can see if I click page cover, you can see it's already selected. So that's that one. And the next one is pages. So I'll go back to my Notion site and go to top ecom here. I'm gonna do the same for the pages. So these pages are different pages on your site, things like about, help, contact, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you everything that we're doing. Here's the a page I've already got here. So let's share this. Duplicate. Oops. Turn off the duplication. You can leave it on if you don't want people. You don't mind people copying it. I'm going to be giving away a template on here anyway. So let's do that. I'm conscious of the video, so I'm going to try and keep these all short and sweet just so people can follow along. So I might do this bit setup first, and we've got the tags look, so I need to go back into Notion, do the same for tags. And then probably the next video, I'll point the domain over so people can follow along as I go. Let's share this one. So tags are typically used for, say if you've got a blog like a WordPress site, you might have lots of tags. So things like tagging references for new blog posts that you publish. I don't know, something in marketing or something, in ecom or, internet strategies and things used. So that's what tags are generally for. You don't have to have them. I'm going to put them in because they're in this database anyway. So I'll click that. And then the same for authors is that if you have different authors on your blog, you can then give them a name inside this author database inside of Notion, and then it will, you can assign articles that you publish to the different authors. So again, this template is duplicated from Feather, so it's provided by Feather. You can get it as a starting point if you don't have your own database. So you do that, and that should be it, all done. So here we go. We're going to call this top ecom and choose a domain name. Now I do actually have a domain name, so at the moment I'm just going to put top ecom because it's on the Feather blog. So I'm just going to leave it on that. Then I click finish. That's then going to go and set up the site. Let's just let that say. So look, there you go. That's how easy it is. Oh, and I've got a bit of confetti popping up there. So there you go. That's how easy it is to set up your site. This is the dashboard for this site. Oh no, sorry, this is for all of my sites. And if I go down here and I go to blog, not that one, top ecom, blog dashboard. What I've done now then is I've got that's the Notion template, or the template for this Feather blog, and it's now connected to my site on Feather, and you can see it here if I go to top ecom. It's just these 4 pages. Now, any page I want to add on my site, I add it into this database, into the pages for single pages, and into the content for blog posts if you're publishing blog posts, and that's pretty much it. So that's how you set up the database that you get from Feather and connect it to Feather. Next, I'm going to point my domain name over to my Feather site. So I'm going to show you that in another video.